and welcome to my channel. My name is Christina's? No, it's not. Oh god, this is gonna be a long video. What, Christina's channel? I can't speak! What the heck? Stand up straight. Just deep breaths. Is that so hard? Apparently. I've done it about 4 times now. Hi everyone, my name is Christina. Welcome to my channel, Christina's Chapters, and today we're going to be doing the Booktube newbie tag. I am very nervous for no reason. I'm literally talking to myself into my phone, and I'm still freaking out. Bear with me, this is gonna take some time. Hopefully this video isn't too long because I'm not trying to edit a 30-something long video. So the Booktube newbie tag was a tag that I've actually seen a couple booktubers do, and I wanted it to be one of my first videos that I ever posted, just because I really do want you guys to actually get to know me as a person. I am going to actually go down the list. There are 11 questions, and let's just have some fun and make a video. That's all that we're here for, okay? So the first question, why did you start this channel? So to sum everything up, I've been watching Booktube for years, actual years. I've been watching it since 2016 when I was a senior in high school. It's now currently obviously 2021. So I've been watching it for a very long time. I've always thought about actually creating a channel, but I was always too scared about it. But I do feel that, especially with the world that we're in now, Booktube really helped me, especially with the pandemic, and reading especially helped me a lot with the pandemic. And I also wanted to create a platform that a lot of other people can also use as an outlet, because that's what I did. I used Booktube as an outlet. Even before the pandemic, Booktube was my outlet. And I want this to be somebody's outlet. I also just really want to do this for fun. I want to just have fun, and I love books. I love reading. I don't have anybody in my actual personal life that reads for fun the way I do, and who avidly reads the way I do. And I've already made so many friends through this Booktube community. I just want to be in a world where I get to talk about books for fun. Like, that's literally all I want to do, is talk about books for fun, read, and just make friends. Like, that's literally the point of this channel. It's going to be the point of me, and I'm excited for it. I really am. So I really do hope you guys like the content I put out. I don't even know what that content's going to be just yet. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things you think, whoa, apparently I can't read. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Me, myself, and I. Okay? I am crazy. I have chaotic energy. But I just love to read. Like, I think the most unique thing about Booktube is that, yes, we all read, but everyone has different reading tastes. Everybody. Like, everyone literally has a different reading taste, but we all have one thing in common, and that's just a love for reading and love for books. And I think the one unique thing that I can bring to this platform and this community is just myself. Like, just me being myself, me reading what I want to read, and just having fun. Like, that's all I want to do on this platform. I might say it about 50 times in this video, but I just want to have fun here. And I think the unique thing I can just bring is myself. And I think that's the answer to this question, is me, myself, and I. I'm sorry if I keep looking over here. I have everything on my iPad because, you know, I feel like on my phone, so sorry. Okay, third question. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Making friends. I think I am so excited to just make friends in this community that okay, mind you, I've already made amazing friends, okay? I've already made a very, very close friend, okay? And her name is Jack Akaton. Get used to her name, so I'm probably going to say her name in every single video that I post. I talk to this girl every day. Me and her FaceTime at least once or twice a week. Me and her are constantly talking about everything and anything. And she lives in Illinois. I live in Jersey. But I literally talk to her almost every single day. I love her to death. But not just her. I've made other friends. Like, literally just yesterday I was DMing Sarah from Sarah's Shelves, who will also be linked below. I was also DMing Cammie. I'll link her down below too. And even Kat, honestly. Like, I love Kat. If you guys have not checked out Kat's channel, please go there. Like, I know this is going to be my first video, but Kat is funny as hell, and her vlogs be cracking me up. I don't even know Kat like that yet, but yo, she's funny, so I'll link all their channels down below. But I've already made friends through this community, and that's all I truly, truly want. I just want friends and people that I can talk to who also love to read and share a passion that I've always had. I'm excited. I really am. I'm just excited. Now the fourth question. Why do you love reading? It's going to be a very cliche answer. It's my outlet. Reading is my outlet. I do it for fun because I just have fun with it. The reason I love reading is because I find reading fun. When I was younger and going to school, I was also a reader. I wasn't as much of an avid reader as I am now, but I still read all the time when I was young. And I remember just going to my grandma's house. So my grandma used to live right down the street from the library, and we would go to the library sometimes, and she would let us like take out books. And I remember going home to my grandma's house because I stayed at my grandma's house a lot, and just reading and having a blast with it. Like, it was my outlet. It is who I am. I don't watch much TV. It's one thing you will learn. I don't watch much TV. I watch more YouTube videos than anything else. But reading is my outlet. Stories are my outlet. I love getting lost in a good book. I love getting lost in a good story. It's just something that I've always loved. And it truly is. Let's keep a count for how many times I say my outlet in this goddamn part of this damn video. Reading is my escape. It just is. It is my escape from the real world. It's a time that I get to spend with myself, and I have a blast doing it. So that's why I love reading. I love reading because it's fun for me, the stories are amazing, and it's me time. I am someone who likes to be alone. I like to be by myself, and reading lets me do that by myself. Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? Okay. When I was younger, it was Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. Loved it. I read probably every single book that my school library possibly had of Goosebumps. But really, the book that introduced me to Booktube, introduced me to becoming an avid reader, and who actually introduced me into fantasy. I did not know about the fantasy genre until I picked this book up. I actually have it. But I read this book when I was a senior in high school, and the reason I was even reading this was because I had transferred to a new school when I was a senior, and I just had nothing to do. And I told my mom that I needed a book for a project, and I didn't need a book for a project. But I really just wanted a book. So I picked up Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. My senior year of high school, picked this book up, loved it so much. I read this girl in like 2 days. Loved it so much. I literally just put it in like the search engine on YouTube, Red Queen, and then like Red Queen reviews came up, and I just wanted to see people actually talk about it. I was like, let me just see. And then I found everybody. This book introduced me to Booktube. It introduced me to Booktube, and because of Booktube, it made me a very avid reader. One thing you guys will also learn is if you look at my shelves, I read pretty hyped books. It doesn't take much for me to actually buy a book, but besides the point. So yeah, Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard is the book that made me a fantasy reader. It's the book that made me an avid reader. It's also the book that introduced me to Booktube. So I will forever be grateful for Red Queen. Question number 6. So, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? This is fun. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I have not planned any of this. I just was like, you know what? It's my late day. Let me just film a quick video. What questions would I ask my favorite booktubers? And I think the biggest question that I probably have is, what was your biggest obstacle in creating your channel? The biggest thing that you feared in creating your channel? Because I know I had a lot. So what was the one thing that you were most scared of before posting? What was the one thing that actually made you overcome that? So I definitely have a story about that. So that's probably the question I would probably ask to all of my favorite booktubers is, 1, why did you start your channel? 2, what was the biggest obstacle you actually had to face before starting it? And 3, what was the one thing that made you overcome that obstacle that actually made you start the channel? Question number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Posting. Just posting. That's the only thing. I have been wanting to start this channel for years, actual years, and the beautiful, beautiful Jan Agaton actually was like, you should so do it, just film, just edit to get used to it. I knew nothing, absolutely nothing about the editing process. I knew nothing about the filming process. I knew nothing about anything. But Jan gave me the most amazing advice. She literally said, just film a video. Just film, even if you don't plan on posting it. Film it and then edit it. That way at least you understand what you have to do. Best thing she ever did. Because the editing process, at least for me, because I'm editing on my iPad. So it's very, very difficult for me to edit on my iPad because I don't have that much storage. So that's also a big obstacle, but the biggest obstacle is just going to post. I am very anxious about it. If you see this video on YouTube, I overcame that obstacle, okay? But let's just say it took a lot. It took a lot. I've been like actually strategically planning this video for a good like 2 months. 2 months. That's how long it took me to actually just, you know what, just do it. Just do it. So,
what question am I on?
Question number 8.
When did you start reading?
I can't tell you. I was young. That's all I can tell you. This is going to become a long answer. So when I was a kid, going to school in Newark, New Jersey, you know, it was a public school. We had a class that was a library class. And it was our extracurricular. So like one day you would have gym, one day you had library, the next day you had art, whatever the heck it was. So my favorite was the library one. And my library teacher, you would be able to take a book out for 2 weeks, like a regular library. And she was so cute and so much fun. And she introduced me to Goosebumps. And when I started reading Goosebumps, I started reading a whole bunch of other stuff. I didn't really branch out much from Goosebumps. It was mainly just Goosebumps and the Dork Diaries and Diaries of a Wimpy Kid, obviously. Things like that. I kind of really just read. Matilda was my favorite book when I was younger. Loved that book so much. Anyway, so when I transferred out, I was in 8th grade, and when I got into the new school, I actually had a lot more friends, and I was actually able to socialize a lot more. So I actually had a social life. So I stopped reading primarily, period, until high school. And then I would pick up books every here and there, nothing crazy. Like, I mean, I read The Fault in Our Stars and Eleanor and Park. But I would pick up books every here and there, but nothing so, like, avid. But then my senior year of high school, when I transferred, I started avidly reading that summer. That summer, I read literally everything that I had owned. I can't tell you what the heck those books are. I know one of them was Paper Towns. Let's not talk about that book.
But that summer
Is when I started reading pretty avidly because I had nothing else to do. I was in a completely new town with nobody to talk to, no friends to chill with. It was
time.
So that's when I started reading a lot more. And then when I read
Queen, and then I was introduced to
Booktube, that's when I became an avid reader. So I've been a reader all my life, but I've only been an avid reader since my senior year of high school, which was,
what? Oh my god, was that 5 years ago now? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wow, okay.
5 years ago. Wow, time flies. Oh shit, I'm old as fuck. I was always a reader since I was young. I became an avid reader when I became a senior in high school, which was about 5 years ago. And then college started. Things started getting hectic, crazy. I would still pick up books every here and there, but I just did not have enough time. And then the pandemic hit.
And I now have
all these beautiful books. So the pandemic did make me fall back in love with reading. I did lose it when I was kind of in college. I still would read. I just wouldn't read as much. But now I always am reading something. So, hey, by the time at the time that I'm filming this video, my Goodreads goal is 35. I'm already at like 24. I've never read this much ever back to back. So, happy about that.
It's weird seeing yourself drink.
That was a very short question, and I just went on for who knows how long. God, this is gonna be a bitch to edit, isn't it?
Question number 9.
Where do you read? Okay, this I have literally 2 answers for. So I live in my own apartment with my boyfriend, and I read predominantly on my couch and on my bed. Those 2 places. It depends on my moods. I go in between moods. Right now, I'm always on my bed reading. I've been on my bed reading for a minute.
But my couch
and my bed. Question number 10. What kind of books do you like to read? I mean, just
can we talk about
the books that I have? I like fantasy. I read a little bit of everything, but thrillers. Sorry, Jan. I don't read thrillers. Thrillers are not my favorite. But you guys can actually see on my shelves. I read literally a little bit of everything. I read fantasy predominantly. It is my favorite genre. But I also love contemporaries. I also love middle grades.
I also love just literary fiction.
Fantasy is my go-to, and then I do enjoy some
a little bit of everything, okay?
Just not thriller. Not thrillers. Sorry, I don't do thrillers. Maybe one day, but Jan's trying. She's trying. And now the last question. Oh my god, we did it!
Question number 11.
What does your book collection look like?
Let's show you then, shall we?
This is my book collection. Ignore the floor. A little bit of everything. I have fantasy. I have middle grade. I have even a couple thrillers, even though I don't read them. This is my book collection.
This is just my book collection.
I don't even know how else to explain it. That's the video! Yay! Oh my god, do you guys remember London Tipton? Yay me! Oh my god. That's a fucking throwback. And I only talked for 21 minutes. Hey, that's good. I talk a lot. Welcome. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like,
Comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos by me. Bye.